fucking hyped. I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't done a sit down video. I don't like how my hair looks. I haven't done a sit down video in like probably 2 months or a month or something like that. By the way, if we could get this video to, let's try to get like if we get like, okay, let's say this. If we get 2.5k likes, I'll bring back story times. I used to do hella story times back in like 2017 and 2016. Bro, if y'all didn't know this, I'm literally a fucking OG in this YouTube shit. Like, I was noticing this shit yesterday. Like, I've been doing YouTube for like 6 years. I'm old as fuck. If you need any NBA 2K or Fortnite stacked accounts, max badges, OG skins, you need to buy, trade, or sell an account, anything like that similar to that, go ahead and click down the go ahead and click the link down below. sportscnb.com. He's 100% legit. You can go fuck with him. sportscnb.com down below. Click the link. Oh, my bottle's small, like my dick. I just started playing with this. Bro, I think I have ADHD. I don't know if I do or not. So if you keep up with like me, like consistently, like not even consistently, just like on Instagram or Twitter, you know that I go to Toronto like a lot. Since September, I've went to Toronto. I've went 4 times since September. I basically go every month or like every other month, something like that. My first 2 times going to Toronto, I wasn't like very how do you say it? I was broke, basically. So the first 2 times of me going to Toronto, I took a bus from New York City all the way to Toronto, and it was literally the worst 13 hours. I think it was 14 hours or 12 hours. I'm not sure, but it was the worst time of my life. As y'all know, I am very fucking tall. I'm damn near like 7 fucking foot, so like I need the leg space. There's people fucking eating seafood, fucking eating like just weird shit that stinks up the bus, and like obviously you can't fucking, you know, get fresh air because like you can't just open a bus window and shit. I don't think you can. I don't know. Can you? Can you open an airplane window? No. Wait, can you open an airplane window? Can you open an airplane window?
I don't see an app called Airplane Window. You could try searching the App Store.
Can you open an airplane window? All right, so this says yes. Next time I'm on the plane, bro, I'm about to open that bitch up and like stick my head out and see what happens. I stayed in Toronto for 8 days. I had a great fucking time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Me and my bro, we was basically drunk throughout the whole fucking trip, but my bro, he fucking left like 3 days into it. Me and him was getting drunk literally from waking up until like going to sleep, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So all my Canadians out there, or Torontoians, I don't know what the fuck to call y'all. Y'all weed is lit, bro. I am not gonna fucking lie to y'all, bro. Like, I've had like good weed strains over here in New York, like White Runts and shit, like just like the strong shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, something about y'all Toronto weed, bro, it's just fucking crazy, bro. Maybe I've been smoking on Reggie my whole life, I don't fucking know, but like every single time I go to Toronto, I get the highest like that I've been. Like, I remember over there, I smoked something called Spirit Quest. That strain had me fuck. One of my friends literally smoked like, I think it was like 3 hits out of it, and he was just sitting on the couch just staring, just fucking staring at nothing. Fuck that question. Dude, it was on a journey. Like, he was fucked. Now, my last day of Toronto, I really wanted to get high. I only got high probably like 5. So I was there for 8 days, and I probably got high like 4 days. Yeah, 4 days out of the 8. And I wanted to get high again. Shout out Tokyo Smoke. If you're from Toronto, you probably know where that's at. I think I got I got 2 joints, right? And I think they were both a gram of some hybrid shit. So I'm smoking this shit, right? And you know when you smoke like while having like a cold or like you're sick, it just makes everything worse. And y'all know how the coronavirus is out right now, and like whoever coughs in public, everybody be like that one SpongeBob meme when it's Mr. Krabs and shit like looking around. If you cough outside right now, there's gonna be at least 20 people looking at you like, oh fuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was like probably like 5 hits into the joint and I was coughing up a fucking lung. Not because it was hitting me hard, but because like I was sick already and shit. So I finished my joint and then I ordered my Uber to go to the airport. Now this whole time that I was smoking, I was sitting on some steps, and like the weed usually doesn't hit me until like 5 minutes in or whatever. So I ordered the Uber and shit. The Uber comes and gets me. I see the Uber, I get up, and that's when it fucking hits me, bro. That's when I'm like, oh shit, I can't feel my legs. I started looking around and there were so many people like walking around me. It felt like a fucking movie, bro. This shit had me fuck though. I was like literally looking around and it just felt like everybody was moving so fast. It felt like a highway. You know how when you like when you driving on the highway and then a car passes you and it's like mad, like if at first it's mad slow and then it's out of nowhere like it turns to a blur. That's how it felt when people were like passing me, bro. I got into Uber, literally 30 seconds in, she rolls on her window, right? Like obviously I just smoked, so like I know I'm gonna smell loud, but I didn't know how loud I smelled, you feel me? And then she took out her perfume and just started spraying like crazy, bro. I'm talking about like like fucking everywhere. Then she would roll up her window because it was cold as fuck outside, and I'm just in the back just fucking laughing my ass off, bro. But not like out loud, but like I'm giggling, like I'm like that, you feel me? The Uber ride was like I think it was like 20 minutes or 30 minutes long, and when I'm high I literally can't talk to people because I feel like I talk too much when I'm high. She was trying to make small talk with me. Also, there is this thing that I do too. I don't know if y'all do this too, but with me and Uber drivers, like we're never gonna meet again, you know what I'm saying? So like I literally just lied to them. Like this one time I was in New York City and the Uber picked me up from the airport, and then he was like, oh, where you came from? And I was like, Toronto. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I know Drake. I don't know if you know him or not. And then I just like started lying, you feel me? So she was trying to make small talk with me, and she asked me like, what do I do for a living? And then I was like, I straight up told her, I was like, yeah, I'm a porn star. And then I told her that I'm a porn star, and she was like, oh, like she made like a face, like she looked in the rear view mirror, like she looked in the rear view, what the like she looked in the rear, oh my god. And then she looked in the rear view, she looked in the rear view, she looked in the rear, she looked in the rear mirror, oh my god, I can't say this shit. She looked in the rear view mirror with her eyes like this. She was like, oh. After that, she just stayed quiet the whole trip. So like, I don't know if that scared her or like, I don't know. So I get to the airport, and I have bought 2 joints, right? And I didn't smoke both of them at the place that I was at. And weed is legal in Canada, so you can like smoke outside of airports or like wherever you want, I think. So I get to the airport and I see I find a smoking spot, and then I smoke my other joint. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm already fucking like high as shit. Like in the car, I was looking down at my G Fazos and I was like, why does it look like an alligator? So I smoked my other one, and then I gotta compose myself. Cause I'm about to walk in the airport with like a bunch of fucking like, not cops, I don't know what they are, but like, it's just like people I could like go to jail for like fucking with. I bring out my face mask that I got, I put it on, you know, cause I don't want the coronavirus. I walk in, and that's when the like anxiety just hits me. I just see a bunch of fucking people everywhere. I start looking at my phone starts shaking. I'm like, why is my phone shaking? But then I see that it's my hand shaking, and I'm like, oh shit, it's happening, bro. I've never had like an anxiety attack when I'm high. The only time that happened was like my first time smoking weed. Like I had a little panic attack. I started looking for the bathroom because I'm like just panicking. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So I just go to the bathroom. I try to compose myself again. I literally stay in the bathroom for like at least 20 minutes, bro. Just telling myself in the mirror like, okay, you got this. I'm good. Don't trip. 20 minutes of me being in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, let's try to find my fucking terminal or whatever. I walk around the airport, no joke, for at least 25 minutes looking just to find the place where you gotta pass through security and shit. Just that. And I didn't want to ask nobody for like help, because I felt like if I would have like talked to somebody, I would have like either stuttered, like accidentally yelled at them, because like when I'm high, I don't know how loud I'm speaking to or how loud I'm speaking. So like sometimes when I'm high, I accidentally like raise my voice way too much. I'm online. The line was not that long. It was like 5 minutes. I take off my jacket, I take off my shoes, I take off everything, I put in the in the little bin. That wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I passed through the security. I had nothing on me. I didn't panic at all through that. And when I'm done with security, I gotta find where I think it's called what is it called? Immigration. I gotta go through immigration to get back to the States. I look at a sign, I'm like, okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. I start walking there. 5 minutes in, I'm like, where the fuck am I going? Like, that's how bad high I am. Like, I like, my memory is fucked. Finally get to immigration, right? And y'all know how like the coronavirus is all out and shit, so like people are like checking if you have it. So before immigration, they do like a little test with like, it's something like this actually. Like, it's like a ball right here, and then they run it through like your body and your legs and like your waistline and some shit, and then they put it in like a machine, and it tells you if you're infected or not, or some shit like that. I don't know. Now, when you're high, you overthink a lot of shit, right? So on the line for me to get tested to see if I got corona, I'm not gonna lie to you, I start fucking panicking, right? Because I told y'all, I've been sick and shit, but like with a common cold, not like corona or nothing. But I'm high and I'm overthinking, like, oh my god, what if it is coronavirus and I'm just infecting everybody around me right now and they don't even know? Like, all those thoughts are just racing through my mind. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna check my shit. He gonna see that I got corona, then he's gonna fucking like murder me because like to stop the infection. I just started thinking so much crazy stuff like that. I'm on the line, right? I'm next up. My hands, when I tell you that my hands are sweating, like sweating bad. I could feel my back fucking like drenched. He says, all right, come up. And I want everybody to know this, okay? Every single time somebody passed through it, nobody talked to him, nobody made small talk, but me being a fucking dumbass, I don't know why in my brain I just wanted to talk to him, just like, I don't know why. He was like, come up. I was like, hey, how you doing? And when I said how you doing, my voice cracked. It was something like this. All right, come up. I start walking. Hey, how you doing? He doesn't say nothing to me. Pulls out the ball shit, says go like this, like a little T-pose, runs it through my arm, my armpit, and okay, I'm a ticklish person. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm very, very ticklish. So when he said pull up your shirt, or he was like show me your waistline, show me your waistline. So I go like this, he grabs the ball, he puts it right here, he puts it right here, and I just started laughing so hard, because I'm high too, and I just started giggling so much. I tell him like, I'm sorry. And then he's like, he just looks at me up, because he was like on his, not his knees, but he was just like this. And he just looks at me like that, like just tight. And then he runs it down my leg and I just started laughing. I just couldn't control myself. He puts the ball in the machine. He says, are you good to go? And I said, thank you. I don't know why, like that's not normal, bro. People don't say thank you after they run a fucking ball between your fucking thighs and shit. Now I'm on line for immigration, and throughout this whole time of me in the airport, I haven't needed to talk to like anybody for like more than like 10 seconds, you know? And online, I'm noticing that the immigration people are like having a full-on conversation with whoever he's talking to. And then my overthinking ass is like, oh my god, what if he notices that I'm fucking high as fuck and he's like, nope, get the fuck back, and then he like puts me in a cage or some shit. I don't fucking know. I go up to the immigration guy. He's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, you know me. I hand him my passport. He's like, oh, why were you here? I'm like, oh, for my friend's birthday. He was like, what did you do? Honestly, I wanted to say that I did Molly and I got fucking drunk every single day, but I just told him, I was like, oh, we had a cake and stuff. He hands me my passport. He's like, are you good to go? And I'm just feeling so relieved. I'm like, oh my god, I finally made it. Thank God. I go to my terminal, I sit down, I take a mean ass nap. I had like 3 bags of chips. I had some chips called ketchup barbecue, or no. It's called ketchup Lay's. Bro, those are the worst chips I've ever had in my life. My plane got delayed like 3 fucking times. By the time I was on the plane, I wasn't even high no more. Like my buzz, or not my buzz, my high like wore off. And then I landed to New York, and then I came home. Right when I came home, I went straight to the shower, because like I was just soaking in sweat throughout the whole time I was in the airport, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was probably like my most anxious experience like ever. Well, dealing with weed, but I would still do it again.
I'ma pull up on you. Wanna meet the stoner boys, let me show you. You can't sit on bench, you ain't gang, yeah. You gotta show me what you were when bang, yeah. Now you calling on my phone, heard you wanna roll. Bruce Lee, we can kick it on the go. I don't do those hands in Japan for a show. I was on you, but you plotting on the low. I was up early sipping lean by the fall. What you doing on the road? Walking to that spot, what you looking at me for? What you looking at me for?
What am I saying?
Hopped out in a bread cooler, let's go. Bitch, you know I'm about to roll. Link up with my niggas and you know they got them paws. And you know they gon' blow. Pop out with a Glock shot, I got more. I don't really know, I'm tryna keep it on the low. She don't really know she got a top on my bros, and I'ma keep it real.